Yo, everybody, what's up? Space Blanket. Abkent. What's up, guys? Are you ready for some Dark Souls 3? We're at the place with the dragons, right? Abkent's here, what's up? How are you guys doing? Shall we begin? How are you, Mr. Space Blanket? What were we doing? What is this place? Oh, okay. This is the place with the big dragon. Okay, I haven't played. If in case you didn't notice, I haven't played since last stream. This is the place with the big dragon, but the big dragon is gone, so I can now explore this place thoroughly, and I can look at this guy. He looks important. This guy. What's up with his face? Yeah, the big dragon. Samer, what's up, Samer? AAA. Hope you're all having a good day. I am having a good day. You know something exciting that's about to happen today? I'm about to get I mean, it's exciting for me, probably not so much for you guys. I'm about to get monetized on TikTok. Isn't that cool? More money. Oh, Martin is here. Hey, Martin. I'm about to get an additional source of income. Probably not very big of a source of income, but a source of income nonetheless. I'm trying to see the dude's face. I don't think it's possible. It seems like he has a scarf or something over his face. Cache is here. Hey, Cache. Never says nice. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You know what I'm really proud of in my TikTok? I didn't tell anybody that I had a TikTok. I didn't use my audience in the main channel with 150,000 subscribers. I barely mentioned it in this channel, just, you know, as a as part of conversation. Like, I didn't make a big announcement out of it because I wanted to learn the platform. I wanted to grow organically there by, you know, I wanted my TikTok to be like its own thing, to grow on its own merit, and it did. Like, at no point I used the main channel, or I asked people to follow me there, or I went like, hey guys, I have a TikTok now, go over there. I didn't do that at all. I don't have a TikTok account. Sorry. I know. I don't. I wouldn't expect you to follow me on TikTok, Abkin. Hey, Tommy. Did you change the setup? The setup of what? Are you talking about TikTok, or are you talking about Dark Souls 3? If you're talking about TikTok, you know, the TikTok is mainly reposts of this, of the main channel. But I had to make some adjustments to them to fit the platform. And it took me a while to figure out a format that would work. I was working together with Giovanni, editing the existing videos to make them attractive to the kids, doing TikTok dances over there. And man, I'm proud that it worked. It's really satisfying, like, taking content from this channel that worked on YouTube, then posting it on an entirely different platform for entirely different people without telling anyone, and seeing it work again organically. proud Davi moment. Ibrahim is here. Hey, Ibrahim. Samer says, I only have Facebook and Twitter. I didn't bother with anything else. Oh, Kasha says, you used to stream close to a window. I mean, there's still a window there if that's what you're saying. There's a window over there. But there has never been a window in the frame of any of my streams. If that's what you were thinking, you're probably confusing me with someone else. Now we get YouTube Shorts from TikTok on one of the YouTube channels. But it wouldn't make sense, I don't think, because the TikTok videos are the YouTube videos, just slightly altered. Like they are in vertical format, and they're mostly like the full videos, but a little bit more snappy. Like the intro is cut out, the outro is cut out. I don't think it would make sense to post them on YouTube. You're not. Let me put it this way, Abkin. If you're a YouTube, oh my god. If you're a YouTube subscriber and you've been enjoying the videos on YouTube, you're not missing out on anything at all by not being on TikTok. The whole point of the TikTok is to target a new audience, an audience that is not on YouTube, an audience of video game music enthusiasts that would never watch my videos because they're not on YouTube, because those people are not on YouTube, but they are on TikTok. Okay, so you're not missing out on anything. Then Vasc says, how do I TikTok? Dude, I can probably tell you, like, for real. Did I tell you, Dan? Like, I'm about, like, probably right now, I'm about to get monetized on TikTok. Are you? I know you have a TikTok, Dan. Are you monetized? I'm excited. I'm really curious to see how much money you can make. It's probably not a lot, but still. Invest says, you didn't. Yeah, I'm getting monetized. I was telling the guys that I made a TikTok and I didn't tell anybody because I wanted, to learn the platform and grow organically, and not grow just because I told a bunch of people from YouTube to go there and follow. And it's been working. Your Facebook's monetized. Cool. This guy's kicking my ass. Oh my god, I almost fell. I'm getting hit by absolutely everything. Kashi says, impressive build. I know you probably mean this sincerely, but just the timing of your comment made it seem like an ironic comment, considering the fact that I was getting my ass slapped around by this one enemy. I almost ran out of healing. I spun around a million times. I'm lost. Rachel is here. Hey, Rachel. Then Vasc says, my fiance makes more money on Facebook than on YouTube. Then Vasc says, I have a TikTok, but it's abandoned. Ibrahim says, is Davi on TikToks? Yes. But I was telling the guys that if you already follow on YouTube, you're not missing out on anything. There's no exclusive content there. It's just to offer my YouTube content to a new audience of dancing TikTok kids. The dancing TikTok kids need video game music too, you know. They need their Davi Vasc content. They have emotions and feelings and needs just like everybody else. I'm about to run out of healing. I was running past these guys last week, so I never learned to fight them. Check this out. Bonk. Yeah, I'm dead. Do kids yearn for the music? Yes, they do. Brian is here. Hey, Brian. What's up? What's up, Brian? Angie's here. Hey, Angie. Wait, the death count. I don't remember. I think this area here, is it a self-contained area? Like, it doesn't go anywhere, does it? I don't remember. Ibrahim says, I know so little about TikTok that I used to think it was TikTok with CK. I also knew very little about it before I got into it. I downloaded it for the first time when I decided I wanted to post videos there. And I started consuming content there to like study and learn. TikTok is weird. Like, it's too hype. It's like too hyperactive. There's some cool content in there if you look, if you feed the algorithm enough with the stuff that you like, it's gonna show you cool stuff. But in general, it's just too intense. Avkin says, David, do you see yourself as an educator? I heard people make money from paid courses, like 20 hours video content for 800 USD, for example. No, I'm not. I don't like teaching. It's funny because people sometimes see my videos in that way, like I'm teaching them something. But I've told people numerous times, don't watch my videos to learn anything. Like, if you end up learning something, then that's great. But don't watch the videos with that intent. I used to be a teacher. I used to be a music teacher. And I didn't like it. I don't like being a teacher. I don't like teaching. So, I don't have interest in like, doing courses. Dude, I know for a fact that if I did a course like on how to be a game composer, I could probably make decent money out of it. There's demand for it, for sure. But I don't want to do it. I know there's demand because I see. I used to see all the time like people doing these courses, how to be a game composer, and the guys were a lot less qualified than I am, and they were doing the course. But imagine if I do the course, we will probably do well. Space says teaching is hard. Yeah, I remember being frustrated when teaching uninterested kids. Like I would go, I would teach a lesson to this kid. And I would be like, okay, did you practice the stuff we saw last week? And they would go, no. Did you play anything at all? Like, did you practice? Did you play a cool song that you like during the week? They were like, no. And I was like, okay. What do we do then? Well, what do we do? What are we doing? What do I do with you, little kid? How do I proceed? And how do I look your parents in the eye after this? Then Vasc says, it's not me he's talking about. What I'm trying to remember with this place is if it goes anywhere. I don't remember that. If it's just a place to kill the dragon that we killed, or if it actually connects to somewhere. Because I remember there's another place we can go with the 2 dragons, remember? We were exploring that one. Rachel says, I could teach young children, but not over the age of 10. Triple A says, I used to be one of those kids when I was learning math. Okay, so there's more to this place, you guys are saying. Okay. I have to take it easy. There's a lot of guys ready to gang up on you. It's pretty easy to get lost too. Samer says, keep going, there's more. Look at that. And they do so much damage, man. Teaching dogs is easier. Absolutely. Oh my god, there's no doubt about it. Teaching dogs is way easier than teaching humans. We could go there. I think I'm gonna go there. Dude. They're gang banging me from every direction. That was... Okay, I'm doing well. Okay, okay. Still plenty of flasks. I'm gonna go up here because the guys are gonna be shooting me if I don't. This is where I died last time. Okay, safe, safe, safe. There's this guy. Avkin says live teaching is tough. Avkin says I published 2 CS books and a couple of academic papers, but I just can't be a teacher. I don't have the patience with people not getting something that's obvious to me, though I like writing. Teaching something that is obvious to me, but the person cannot understand, for me is not a problem. I don't get frustrated by that. I can explain something in a million different ways until they understand. What I can't really deal with is lack of interest. There's a big guy there, but I don't think he's important. I'm gonna ignore it. Bonk. Wow, he did. He guarded my big bonk. Impressive. That probably makes the YouTube channel work well, as your audience itself selected it to only those who are interested. Yeah, and also my YouTube channel is not a teaching channel. I'm just trying to entertain, not to teach. There's an item over there. Raul is here. Hey, Raul. Imagine teaching something boring like chemistry in high school. Yeah. I mean, there's... I feel like there's even worse subjects than chemistry. I used to have a teacher in high school, and he would teach us philosophy. And I used to get... I used to feel bad for the guy, because that was the most uninteresting subject in the entire curriculum. The guy was not very assertive at all. He was very, like, he shouldn't be teaching kids. He could not handle kids, high school kids at all. Ivkin says, I love philosophy. Yeah, most people in my class didn't. And it was very evident that they didn't. So the teacher would, like, very easily lose control of the class. Everyone would be, like, talking to each other about unrelated things, things unrelated to the class. The teacher would get mad and no one would care. It was hilarious. Oh my god. I could have died. I remember Like, you know, the that guy, the philosophy teacher guy, is one of those guys, man, that he was so unassertive and had so little self-esteem about it, and such little leadership about him. Everyone pushed him around. Like, I feel like when you're like that, you attract bullies. So the kids would bully him. There was one time where the class was in complete chaos, right? As per usual during his class. Everyone was yelling and talking to each other and not paying attention to the class at all. Complete chaos on the classroom. So the principal of the school was walking around the hall, and she heard the chaos coming from the classroom. She entered the classroom. She scolded him. She scolded him in front of the whole class for not being able to keep the class in order. And then she left. She like humiliated him in front of the whole class. So that principal, it was probably also someone with very low self-esteem. So she saw someone with an even lower self-esteem than her, and she was like, oh, this is my opportunity to assert myself, you know. Poor dude. Yeah, he was very sad, very sad. And what a shitty leader, right? The teacher was a bad teacher, but the principal, you can't like humiliate another teacher in front of the kids. That's insane. Samer says, you feel bad for this type of teachers. They don't feel good about themselves, and they probably don't love their job either. Yeah, they probably don't have anything else that they can do. Oh, have I not been here? Oh, what's going on? Easy. Dude, I have 50,000 souls. I didn't realize. Someone is continuously summoning these guys. I have to find where they are. Thankfully, they're pretty easy. Oh, they're right there. They're right there. Okay. Obviously not cut out to be a teacher. It's not for everyone. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I remember one other episode with this teacher, uh, where the class was in complete chaos as usual. And on that particular day, the teacher just gave up. He just sat on his desk and did nothing because he couldn't take control of the class. So he just didn't teach. And he was looking like all sad and stuff, his head down. So, you know, everyone running around the class, like speaking loudly, shouting at each other. And suddenly, one of the most unhinged bullies in the class, like the guy that used to get detention like every day, he used to get suspended and stuff. The craziest bully in the class, he just notices the teacher all sat in his desk, and he just goes, man, don't worry about it so much. It's not your fault. It's our fault. Such a depressing little scene. The bully of the class consoling the inept teacher. It's not your fault, man. It's our fault. Don't worry about it. There was an elevator. Is that a shortcut? We're pretty far from the bonfire, so it better be a shortcut. Character development on the bully. Where's the bonfire? Is it over there? I think I remember this place. Oh, it's right there. I should go back to level up. What? What was that? So let's travel to level up. What is this place? Is this Dragonkin Mausoleum? Oh, I think that's the beginning of this whole place, right? Where is the place with the 2 dragons? I forget. Probably here, right? Dragon Barracks. Yeah, but for now, let's go Firelink Shrine. Ominous is here. Hey, Ominous. Once my female teacher sit and cried when she couldn't control the class. I was the quiet kid, and it was too sad to see no one cares about her. I was quiet in the class, too. I was never like a rowdy little kid. So I was quiet during the chaos of the philosophy class. And what was worse is that, you know, I was quiet, but I was not interested. Like, I didn't care about philosophy. But because I was quiet, the philosophy teacher guy would look at me and he would go, oh, that kid is quiet. That kid probably wants to know about philosophy. And sometimes he would just do the entire class looking at me, you know. He would teach like specifically me, and it was very annoying. Like I was like, dude, just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I'm interested. So I learned that I had to avoid eye contact with him, because if I was quiet and I made eye contact with him during the class, he would do the entire class looking at me and teaching specifically me. So I had to remember not to make eye contact with him. Man, the guys in this current place that we're exploring are doing a lot of damage. Maybe we should get more vigor. Because I feel like I'm doing okay damage, but I'm taking a lot of damage. Dragon Barracks is the place with the 2 dragons, right? Right.
Farewell, Ashen.
Can I upgrade anything? Philosophy is cool, though. Yeah, philosophy is cool. I agree. But back then, I didn't care. Your armor's not the best. I'm trying to keep light, though. Let me see if we can do better on armor. Wait, I shouldn't have unequipped everything, because I should have like compared my old defense with my new defense. Let me equip one of these. Some of these are so heavy. Gonna put this on. Maybe more endurance for better fashion. Yeah. Endurance is such a boring stat though. I don't remember how much defense I had before because I didn't compare. But now I have 9. It's gotta be good, right? It's better than 8. There's probably room for gloves. There's room for gloves. Yeah, I have 9 defense. I mean, I have 110 defense, 9 absorption. So we leveled up, so now let's go back. Barefoot so you can sense the movement, so I can sense the vibrations. Tommy says, I had the opposite problem. I would always make my homework in advance during class, but one teacher always thought I was ignoring his class. Amina says, maybe investing in the boring carrying weight stat would be better for your survivability than health at the moment. That could be very well true. Because I haven't invested in the carrying weight stat at all. So I have certainly not hit any kind of cap. So 1 point into the carrying weight stat would probably do a lot for us. Wait, what am I doing? Shortcut is over there. Ow. Look how much damage they do. Lysander's here. Hey, Lysander. I'm excited for more bonk. Me too. Oh, I have to kill that guy again. But he's right here. So, where do we go? We came from here. Is there anything down there? Let me see. Oh, this guy. Fell right into my trap. My bonk trap. Where did I come from originally? I think I came from there. Yeah, I came from there. So there's stuff here. Wow. Oh my god, this looks like a Pokemon. I love this guy. It's my favorite enemy in the game. Wow, he's so cool. Looks like a little Pokemon. Titanite scale. Maybe 4 light items give more defense than 1 heavy? I don't know. I mean, we could have the answer to that question if I had just compared the defense that I had before. Because before I did have a bunch of light items. Now I have just one heavy one. If I go down here, I'll be going back. There's more things down here. Should leave it alive to see its other move. That lizard has a 2% drop rate for Titanite scale. Wait. What? Did I unlock this last week? I don't remember this at all. I didn't know I had a bonfire here. Avkin says yes. Okay. Wow, he almost killed me actually. Davi, can I tell you a secret to this room? Yes. Feel free. So I guess the only way to go... Oh wow. Dragon Slayer's spear. Wait, is that Ornstein? Ornstein. A weapon of the gods imbued with the strength of lightning. Two-handed thrust utilizes the support of the cross and requires great might, but can pierce deep into the flesh of dragons and send mere men flying. Cool. If you do the path of the dragon gesture in front of the altar downstairs, you get a ring. Dude, no joke. I actually thought of that, but I was like, it's not gonna work, because there's a bunch of statues doing it. Let's see. King says, I work on my lunch break and back from Brasilia. We had a great time, but didn't see any of the elusive Davis. Wait, were you... Are you a non-Brazilian visiting Brazil? I mean, I don't live in Brasilia, so you wouldn't see me there. Let me see this ring. Receive double damage. Best ring. Right. I imagine the average player would miss that ring. It seems like a joke ring, at least. Receive double damage. But like I said, to be fair, I did think of doing this. And if I was playing online, there would probably be messages here telling me to do it. Or, let me see. I looked at the lore a little bit, but didn't read it. The ring has no useful powers, and is merely a symbol of dragon worship, a thing quietly passed down amongst his most fervent adherents, some of whom become convinced the task has been bestowed upon them as sacred duty. Well, they just described Ibrahim. Read the lore, I'm curious. They just clowned on you, Ibrahim. Just clowned on people that do like these crazy souls challenges. This is the way to go, right? Wait, hold up. I think there was another path. I want to make sure I've seen everything. There's the elevator. I haven't been here. Yeah, see, I hadn't been there. Titanite scale. It's a sacred act. Sure, sure. Of course. Imagine having a sacred duty to wear a ring that makes stubbing your toe hurt twice as much. Dude, imagine multiplying the pain of stubbing your toe by 2. That's crazy. Like, stubbing your toe kind of pain already feels like it's kind of a bug of real life. Like, it's one of those kind of damage values that shouldn't be that high. Remember when Elden Ring released and there was a dog that would like do 1,000,000,000 damage to you in 2 seconds? And that was obviously a bug and they patched that out. Stubbing your toe feels like one of those glitches in real life, but they never patched it out. Lysander said a long time ago, one of my brothers tried to do his homework during class, and his teacher threw it in the trash, saying it's not time to do homework yet. I have some weird stories about like teachers doing abusive things as well. Like when you're a kid, you're so stupid, right? You let people do terrible things to you because you're a kid. Our devs probably called it a feature, not a bug. Yeah, this stubbing toe damage. Damn, he gets knocked back and my third hit doesn't connect. What's going on with these planks? can climb up here. But I can also go there. Clearly an invisible wall right here. Never mind. That wall looks so suspicious. Let me go up the ladder because I feel like that's the optional path. So, how was everyone's week? How was your week, Kane? Cache, Lysander? Did you guys have good weeks? Anything exciting? I got a new ring. Increases lightning damage absorption. That could be useful for specific bosses, I imagine. Ibrahim says, my week is solid. Brian says, doing pretty well. I'm going on holiday next week to visit my mom over in the US. Wait, are you not in the US, Brian? I thought you were. Apkin says, chill week, time off next week. Nice. Very productive week of doing nothing. Busy work week, so glad it's the weekend, says Rachel. You know what I did this week? This will be particularly relevant to Abkin. I eliminated, let's say like that to be more dramatic. I eliminated 11 bats from my tool shed. Dude, it was a ton of work. Dude, screw those bats. That was a ton of work. Eradicated. Not the bats, exactly the bats. 11 bats. And you guys were saying next week, oh, keep them. They're cute. They don't do anything. They're harmless. Just a few bats, they said. It's okay, they said. There was bat poop everywhere. Amina says, I got engaged. Dude, that's crazy. Congrats, congrats, congrats. To you and your significant other. Samer says, my week was boring, but thankfully nothing bad happened. Brian says, I'm in Scotland. Cool. Lysander says, my sister's having some medical trouble, so we are watching her kid for a few days. My son just loves his cousin, though. I've also been enjoying your 9 Souls VODs. Cool. Were any bats harmed in this act? Nope. I just said eliminated just to get you worried. But I tried shooing them off and it didn't work. They just kept flying from one place to the other without leaving the tool shed. Is this alive? And so I asked an AI how to get rid of bats in my tool shed. And the AI was like offering a bunch of unactionable advice, like call the government, call the town hall, call the buy these specific tools that I can't find anywhere specifically for getting rid of bats. I'm not gonna buy something specifically to get rid of bats that I'm gonna use once and never again. And I was like, give me something that I can do with stuff that you can find around the house. So again, it gave me a bunch of useless advice. and he was like, "Don't touch the bats. Don't harm the bats." And I was like, I heard before that smoke works. Like if you smoke the place, the bats don't like it because they have sensitive sense of smell, and they will run away from smoke. Oh, the Pokemon. Ooh, dude! Every single one of my deaths by falling has been this ridiculous slide, the slow slide. It makes it more infuriating. Uh, I heard before that smoke works. So I was like, doesn't smoke work? Tell me about smoke. Stop blabbering about how they are endangered or and whatever, and how I shouldn't touch them because they transmit diseases or whatever. Just say something useful about smoke. And so the AI said, I, I really don't recommend smoke because it's really dangerous because you can set a fire to your tool shed, and I was really mad. You stupid robot, just obey me, stupid machine. Just do as I say. And then finally, the AI told me a little bit about smoke. That I mean, she told me, but she didn't tell me like anything like incredibly useful. To be honest, uh, she just told me to create smoke with a fire and some some green leaves, and told me to be careful. That's basically what she told me, and so I did that. It's a she. Oh, it's a she because artificial intelligence in Portuguese, like intelligence, the word intelligence is a gendered noun and it's feminine. That's why. That's why it's a she. Um. So I picked up two flower pots, like ceramic flower pots. I put some coal, like some barbecue coal, in there. I put in some dry leaves, and then I started a little fire inside the pots. Once the fire got going, I... Oh my god. I put in green leaves to create big smoke. Because in case you guys didn't know, if you burn dry leaves, it's gonna do a little smoke. If you burn green leaves, it does a lot of smoke. So I did that. I put it inside the tool shed with a lot of smoke coming up, and they left. They left. It really works. There were three of them that were really stubborn and wouldn't leave, so I had to like shoo them, you know, with the smoke and with me like poking them a little bit, so they would leave, and they finally left. What cigars do they like? They do not like cigars. They cannot stand smoke. You have to put the bat box somewhere. I don't know what a bat box is, but I did seal the entrances. I did seal it. King is going back to work. Bye bye, King. Have a nice day of work. Intelligence is my language. Is he interesting? Tommy says, had a good week, went to a thrift store and got a good deal on a PS3 copy of Armored Core. Cool. Really? The bats got vaped. Yeah, but now they're gone, and I seal the entrances. I wanted to keep it open, like windows open, just to get some air circulating, but apparently I can't. So it will stay. You'll stay closed. I think I lost a bunch of souls, but you know, not too many. Probably not even one level's worth. Keep them open during the day. It's too much work. You keep opening and closing them. I just leave them open. I mean, I just leave them closed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill this big guy again. Oh, and there's a small guy too. What the hell? Small guy wasn't here at the same time before. This place is good for leveling. I can tell. I'm getting a lot of souls. Differently from the snow place, which is just as hard as this, and it gives no souls. Snow place is just low level and easy. Yeah, of course. Maybe I'm just bad. That was a very satisfying bonk. Maximum bonkage was achieved. There was nothing I could do. I was stun locked there. Dead. I was literally stun locked. I have a tip for this place. Just don't die. I'll try. At least I recovered my souls before dying. It's alive. Maybe if I fall here, I can lure the small guy. So I can fight the big guy separately. Yeah, because the big guy's over there, I can see his axe. And the small guy's over here. Yeah, that's the guy. Okay. Now we can fight big guy in peace. Dude, that was a good move. Stagger him with 2 hits, then do a big charge one. I've climbed up here, right? Yeah, there was some item here. And I died to the Pokemon. Ahead. Yeah, the Thunder Ring, that's what I got. Where's the poke? Right there. We just have to be somewhere where he cannot knock us over the edge. Hello? I choose you. Oh my god. Oh, there's 2. He's a fire type. He's a rock and fire type. And he looks like a middle evolution too. Because like he's still sort of cute, but not too cute. Like a middle evolution kind of guy. If only recent Pokemons were this cool. Yeah, that's true. I did a Pokemon video today, a video on some Pokemon music for the main channel. And the what is this? What the hell? He's gonna toast me. Let me do this just to be sure. Be sure I survive. Yeah, I did a video on a Pokemon, some Pokemon music, some modern Pokemon music. The music was great, but in the video that I was watching to listen to the music, there was some gameplay of Pokemon Legends Z8 or AZ, whatever. Where's this called? And man, it does not look appealing to me. Pokemon is a franchise. This is a series that I just fell off from so hard. I never played it again after Sun and Moon. Can you go to the other side, please? Oh my god. I think if I hide here, he's gonna go up. Will he go up? I learned from the other dragon that I can kill them with a plunging attack. But I don't think I have an angle here. Yeah, he's a camper. I can't go. I think if I go, I'm gonna die. Okay, never mind. Oh, come on, no! Where is he? Oh, he flew away. So now with him gone, I assume he's not coming back. So I can explore. Dead. I said I can explore, but doesn't seem like there's much. There's just a straight path up. Yeah, that's it. So we just go up. Davi, do you know how to kick in this game? Yes. I do it accidentally from time to time. Now that I thought about it, I just remembered something. In Dark Souls 1, I don't know if it's the same in this game, but in Dark Souls 1 the kick had an actual functional use. If you kicked an opponent while they were holding up their shield, it would break their guard like immediately. Does that happen in this game? I never tried. Oh, one of those. One of those. Gaff Waff is here. Hey, Gaff Waff. How do I get there quickly? She spawned a naked, insane person? Why did she summon this guy specifically? Ricard's rapier. I feel like I remember that. From Dark Souls 1, probably? A strikingly decorative rapier of an undead prince spoken in ancient stories. Yeah, I think it's from Dark Souls 1, I remember that. Although many of the tales surrounding the prince are questionable, this thrusting weapon suggests that the stories of his graceful technique were in fact true. Iconic PvP weapon. Opposite of bonk, yeah. It probably requires... Yeah, it requires dexterity. Dexterity for pro gamers, dexterity for lane gamers. Dexterity for pro lamers. Strength for pro gamers, dexterity for pro lamers. Have I been here? Where am I? New place entirely. Yeah, I thought I was backtracking by falling here. They've been very nice recently with the chests. That makes me even more suspicious for future chests. And I cannot go back, right? There might be something there I didn't explore. Oh, I think I can open up a shortcut. If I can survive. Yeah, I think this is a shortcut. Let's go! Progress! Open! I don't see a lever. Come on, man. Wow, there's a big bell. Give me my shortcut. That is a shortcut, right? Now I'm not sure. Perfectly timed bomb. I'm pretty sure the naked dude is the guy himself because he's wearing a crown. Oh, he's the prince. So that lady was summoning the guy, the prince himself, Ricard. Couldn't she have summoned some clothes for him? That would have been the decent thing to do. Oh, huge. Can I level up again? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna I give in. I give in to the pressure. I will finally level up the boring stat. That makes the boring number go up. Your dress is on fire, dude. Thank you. Like, you mean like it's on fire, like it's great, right? Thank you. Like it's lit, as the kids say. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Oh no, you mean it's actually on fire. It's because I'm embered. Do I have a boss soul?
Ashen. Ah, have.
Nah. I can probably level up 2 levels.
Ashen one.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
133k worth of souls. Did the math. Did you just do that in your head? I mean, it's not that hard.
Touch the pig nourish.
It's not like a big equation or something. But I was never really good at doing like even easy math in my head. Check weapon upgrades, yes, because I got some Twinkling Titanite and scale something. Scale Titanite. What's the boring one? Vitality. Equip load. Oh wow, this is still just 1 level.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Ah. Ashen one.
Welcome. Very well, then take
Equip load goes from 50 to 52.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So my equip load was at 69%. It's now at 66. It's not a huge upgrade. But I can probably do this. I think that's the best I can get without going over 70. New Firelink music because Keeper got her eyes back. Yeah, I noticed it last stream. Yeah, so we had what, like 9 defense before? 9 absorption. Now we have 11. Let me see the upgrades.
What?
I have no money for the upgrades, but let me see. I need a Titanite slab for the smoke. For this, and I need slab. Yeah, so the twinkling and the scale actually do nothing for me at this point. I need slabs. Yeah, so I cannot upgrade anything. I can upgrade this, but I don't think I'm ever gonna use this. Slabs the last mat, yeah.
Pretty, be careful.
Heavens is here. Hey, Heavens, what's up? How are you doing? We came from there. Oh, look. Nothing will remain once the bell has stalled. What does that mean? Nothing will remain. Let's maybe leave that for last then. I don't know what that means. To travel the path of the dragon, do not ring the great bell. Oh, this is where I was before. Bell's point of no return. Yeah, by the way they worded it, I thought so. Good luck with this place. +1. Ridiculous. How dare you? How dare you doubt the pro gamer? Oh, there's a big guy. Yes! I took no damage from this big guy. Oh, there's more big guy. Oh no, there's small guy. Okay. Perfect timing. Let's go. Oh, big guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I embered? I'm embered. Is that 2 big guys? Man, I have to separate them. Yeah, I just corralled myself. Okay. Everything's under control. Wow, look at that damage, man. The other guy's lagging behind. That's great. That's great. No! The third hit didn't connect. Okay, okay. The way this guy gets staggered, he moves back. He gets pushed back just out of my range. You're dead. Is that it? That the best you can do? Miyazaki? Oh, Pokemon. Tyranight scale. Someone said it before. Is it 2% chance of a Tyranight scale? I feel like I got it more than once. Another poke. Oh my god. Oh my god. He almost got me. Almost got me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Pokemons with 3 big guys just evil. Yeah, I could see myself dying a lot in this part. But the thing is, they send you the big guys one at a time except for the last 2. So it's pretty manageable. And the Pokemon are separated from the rest too. It's not everything at the same time. Yeah, I got ashes. So I have to give them to the lady. The view from up there is gonna be crazy. Wow, look at that one. Uh, I'm assuming. Man, that guy's so cool. I want to look at him again. It's almost like he's so old and he's so ancient that he's almost like part of the mountain. And in the lore of Dark Souls 1, they did say that. I mean, I don't remember if they said that, but they showed that the dragons were basically made of stone. The old dragons, the ancient dragons. Where's this ring? Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, it's a consumable? Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was a ring. Okay. It just says stone. For some reason, I read Twinkling Dragon Torso Ring. Oh, okay. Gain Dragon Torso and roar until death. Stone imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons, offered to a towering dragon. The stone shows signs of a nascent light. Gain the torso of a dragon and roar alongside an archdragon mirage. The transformation is irreversible until death. Yet true imitation will require a dragon head as well. Use it. Does it not get used up? Can I use it like as many times as I want? Infinite use, okay. I cannot. It won't let me. Didn't it give you... Can I use with armor? Whoa! What does that do? And roar until death. Is it just cosmetic? Does it affect my stats? Absorption is 0. My defense is lower than usual. It used to be like 100 something. Intriguing. Okay. So from what I can tell, you can't use it with armor, so you don't get damage absorption. It also lowers your defense as far as I can tell, because my defense was higher than this. I think that's it, right, for this place. Now we should probably ring the bell. I want to rest first. Yeah, but it lowers your stats, but you get a unique attack. Oh, it uses stamina. This attack uses stamina. There's a ladder back there. Legendary ladder. Oh my god. Dude, the dudes are gonna respawn, all of them? That's crazy. When you say back there, you mean back here? This is fine. I mean, certainly not here, but now I have no other option. Did he get the ash? Yeah. Where the chest was. Wait. The chest. I remember the chest, but I don't remember where he was. Am I... Is it this back? Like this far back? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to heal. The same area as the big dudes. And now I'm naked. So I'm taking more damage. So the big dudes were here. Is there a ladder? Oh, I see a ladder there. Oh. Evans says, yes, no, yeah, no, yes, there. The big dragon left. Oh, oh, whoa. What's the guy's name again? Havel? Havel. I feel like this game, like so far, this game has been such a nostalgia trip about Dark Souls 1. They keep fan servicing us with Dark Souls 1 stuff. I should probably have armor on for this. Homage to Dark Souls 1. Did he... I just realized what's happening here. Did he kill the dragon? It looks like he did. Dude, how did you do it? Did you do a plunging attack? Yeah, he's an enemy. Whoa, look at his defense. That was his whole thing, right? I feel like this might be pretty easy. Dude, I remember wearing... What's going on? I remember wearing full Havel set in Dark Souls 1. Like, I could barely move. I actually think the first time I ever defeated... Oh, wow. He actually killed me. First time I actually defeated Ornstein and Smough was wearing a full Havel set. Bonk versus Bonk. Havel is in Dark Souls? Yeah. He's pretty easy if you don't overcommit. Yeah, I'll bonk you. I died 10 times versus both Havels. Really tough enemy for my dex builds. Man, I lost my Ember. he basically gives you a free hit. Look at that damage. And his poise gotta be insane, right? So I cannot ever expect to stagger him. Look at that. I cannot break him from his animation. He keeps going. If he's in the middle of a swing, he keeps going. Because his poise is like through the moon. That used to be a really useful thing about his set in Dark Souls 1. Because the bosses will not interrupt you while you were attacking. Oh, I actually staggered him. Oh wow, he actually evaded. The way he circles is pretty smart, actually. Dragon Tooth. Dude, Dragon Tooth? It's a bonk. I wonder if it's good enough for us. It's just physical. Requires 40 strength. I want to upgrade this. I wonder if it's gonna be good. This could be good. Battle of the Bonks. It's pretty similar moveset to the other massive weapons. Titanite slab! Whoa! Insane! So we can get Smo to max. Or we can get this to max if it's worth it. So now we finally ring the bell. It goes from C to B. And this one is still B. This one is still B. Smoke is the best one I have, and it's still a B. So B could still work. let's play the bell. Fuchs goes to S tier. What is Fuchs? Oh, is that the sword? That is like a massive slab of metal. Davi, can you confirm if it gives more defense versus magic and fire if you use the tooth? How can I confirm that? More defense versus magic and fire. You mean about the guard absorption? If you mean the guard absorption, then no. If you mean something else, maybe it says here. Oh, okay, it says here. It says it here. Grants its wielder resistance to magic and fire. Created from an everlasting dragon tooth that will never break. Let's go to Firelink Shrine because I'm curious to see how good the tooth can get if we upgrade it. And then we have to decide what to do with the slab. We have to be very wise about it because there's not many slabs, I would assume.
Ashen 1.
I've never broken a weapon in Dark Souls 3. I've never even paid attention to that mechanic.
Well met.
I don't know why it's even in the game. I remember breaking weapons in Dark Souls 1. But in this game, I've never even paid attention to it. Yeah, so that's Fuchs, right? Fume Ultra Great Sword. And it takes Twinkling. Man, there's too many weapons. Let's try to get this one. I need more scales, man. But so far, it seems like it's actually gonna be good. Because it's only +3. And it already seems like kind of comparable. Oh, but it only goes to +5. Okay, I forgot. Abramo's here. Hey, Abramo. Yeah, I can use the slab for this or for this. This one is just better. Smo is just better. I mean, this one has the frost, right? But still, I feel like. Oh wait, this one's gonna go up from C to B. But still, Smo is better. So I'm gonna use the slab on Smo. I need 5,000 souls.
Pretty, be careful.
Yeah, Smo's funny.
Well.
If I get more scales, I'm gonna upgrade the tooth.
Ashen 1.
What?
Let's go.
Pretty be careful.
We have a maxed out bunk. Do we have anything else to do here? Oh, I have Ash.
Ah, how gracious. Passing fine. Let I only.
Look at this ring. We were just talking about this. Slows equipment degradation. Who cares? Dude, a crown? That would be so cool. I want the crown. You can get Havel's set. It must be very expensive. But it's not here though, his set. Oh, I can get smokes! Dude, we can cosplay as Smo. Yeah, I don't see Havel's set. It's probably not from her that we can get it. You can buy materials. She's selling shards. Yeah. Bro, but we would never be able to move in Smo's set. It spawns in the Stray Demon Arena for some reason.
Ashen one. Be sure to bring.
Let's go get it then. Man, it's gonna be nostalgic to wear Havel's set. Stray Demon. I don't remember where that is. I was thinking of Old Demon King. I forgot what Stray Demon is. Yeah. Wolf Bonfire. Baron Keep. Above the old wolf. Why does it spawn here? The set. That's not even wolf. The name of the fire's old wolf. Why would anyone come back here? Old wolf. Why do you carry the shield everywhere? Because it helps with stamina. This shield has a passive effect that makes the stamina recover faster. Reward for people obsessed with backtracking. Oh, okay, I remember this place now. Miyazaki's weird. Dude, it's totally a newbie. 163 deaths. Have you played Lords of the Fallen? I've actually... Is that game good? Have you guys played it? I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Let me see. We're gonna be unable to move if we use this. Armor as if hewn from a giant boulder, highly protective but excessively heavy. The warriors who followed Havel the Rock never flinched nor retreated from battle, crushing any foe that stood in their way. I have Havel's ring. Yeah, I have it. Lords of the Fallen. Oh, it's like Dark Souls 4. That's cool. Did he finish the dragon area? Yes. I mean, we're about to finish. We're gonna ring the bell. We're about to ring the bell. I'm on my second playthrough of Lords of the Fallen and waiting for Lords of the Fallen 2. Is the soundtrack good? I don't think I've ever been recommended ever music from Lords of the Fallen. But maybe I'm just forgetting. So let's ring the bell. Celeste is here. Hey, Celeste. I would say the OST is good, but not catchy. Just very atmospheric. Tamer says, nothing really stood out to be recommended. AAA says, I don't remember it, so probably not. Not particularly memorable. Hey, Andrea, didn't see you there. Hey, Andrea. How are you doing? Where's the bell? Whoa, what happened? Abkin says, kept my special message for this moment. Peak incoming. Thank you. Abkin for transcending humanity 20 months ago. Oh, there's a fog wall. Whoa, I'm walking on the fog. There wasn't ground here before. I'm pretty sure. Who are you? Oh, he's the guy from the statues. King of the Storm. I've never heard of this guy. I have a ring that has thunder resistance. Maybe I should use it. Wow, the damage is big. Dude, the music. You know what this sounds like to me? This sounds like a Motoi Sakuraba track. There's a... I'm probably gonna fight him now. Afkin says, damn, spot on guess. It is Motoi Sakuraba. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like Ornstein and Smoke, which is also from Motoi Sakuraba. His tracks are very different from the Yuka Kitamura tracks. This guy's so cool, man. How have I never seen this guy? It's really fun when I find something in this game that I haven't spoiled myself on yet because of the videos. I've done so many videos on this game, and there's still stuff I've never seen. Oh, Nameless King, Nameless King. I've heard of that guy, but I've never seen it. I've never seen him. That was cool. You must have heard of him. I've heard of him. I've heard of Nameless King. I might have heard his music in a stream or something, but I honestly don't remember. And I honestly had never seen him. This is my first time seeing him. Guess Gwyn had something to do with the fact that you haven't seen him. Is that a lore comment? First phase is pretty easy. Second phase, I died immediately, so... And this thing that he's riding is not a dragon. Or is it? It looks like a bird. I mean, there's probably, now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably a lore reason why this sounds a bit like Ornstein and Smoke. Because someone said in the comments right now this guy has something to do with Gwyn. Like, this kind of sound, it sounds to me like the sound of Anor Londo. Man, I'm gonna die to first phase. It's not as easy as I thought. Damn it, I'm missing so much. I keep missing by 1 inch. Yeah, I'm getting to second phase with 3 heals. Welcome to the camera phase. Camera boss in phase 1, yeah. Is his face a skull? So is he hollow? Ember up, that's a good idea. Let me see if I'll have time. Okay, I have to learn these moves. It would be nice if we had a full attempt where I was just like not being very aggressive, just trying to learn. Giovanni's here. Hey, Giovanni. We're doing Nameless King. I think I'm just gonna do this next attempt, and then we're gonna take a break. Should I use the ring? Boosts attack when HP is low. This one is useless. I'm mostly not gonna be at full HP. So let's use this lightning damage absorption. And maybe I could choose armor that gives me lightning absorption too. This one has 12, look, 12 lightning absorption. 15. These ones down here are pretty light, and they have 13 lightning absorption. 13, 13. These ones have like 15, but they're super heavy. Let's do this. This boss is so cool. Yes. I had never seen it. He does consume the power of his flying chicken, similar to how Ornstein and Smoke work. I was thinking about that. I did think about that when I saw it. Lightning 4. 5. Let's get the 5. 3. Am I over? No. Okay. Not over 70. 8. So let me see, how am I doing on lightning? Absorption, 36 absorption. Let's go! Dude, look at the style. The slick fashion choices. I want to do this. Take away this stuff. Just crowding my quick item bar too much. Let's go. This is so cool, man. This whole boss fight, the design of everything. I couldn't see him. I keep missing, man. Kill the chicken. Just because I dumped everything into lightning resistance, he's not doing lightning anymore. Oh my god. The camera. This might be it. Pretty good. First phase. Pretty good. I think I used not a lot of flasks. Yeah, you're fighting a cloud. I'm gonna try not to be too aggressive. I'm gonna try just to learn his moves, because he does a lot of damage. I have to be able to avoid most of his moves. Okay, I'm learning. It does one, just one. Okay, one of those. That was fast. It's pretty manageable. Yeah, he's pretty manageable. As I immediately die. Do I survive this? Okay. That's a big combo. That's a gigantic combo. Is that a third phase? Well, I'm not gonna survive. Man, he's hard. Look, I lasted a long time and still didn't do even half his health. That's a cool boss. Yeah, so that was a phase 3, right? So there's 3 phases. I tried to take advantage of his transition to phase 3, but I got punished by thunder. So it's probably best to stay away. Guys, let's take a break. To be fair, you attack very little. Yeah, I was like trying to learn the length of his combos. There's one combo that keeps going forever. But I also found that a lot of his hits miss if you stay like very close to him. But guys, very cool. Let's take a break. Go pee, go make a sandwich. But please, not at the same time. I'll be back in 2. What's up, Sarah? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, that's good RNG. This first phase, I feel like there's some RNG involved with the moves that he does. Like this one is not so great because you can't punish it. Or can you? Yeah, you can't. That was lame, dude. The camera killed me there. The camera killed me. The camera canceled my lock on. And I couldn't see what he was doing. Nameless King? More like Shameless King. Because he's so lame, he should be ashamed. But he's not. Because he's shameless. That's the first time I died on the first phase. I almost feel like it might be better to just not lock on. Or maybe I just lock on when he is far. This is great RNG, this move. This is the fire, yeah. Good first phase. Only used one flash. Yeah, Sarah's going to play more Silk Song. Bye bye, Sarah. Have a good Silk Song sesh. This is the gigantic combo. Wait, what is he doing? Okay. I thought I was onto something. Am I onto something? Yeah. Did you guys see that? I locked him into a spinning animation. I wonder if I can punish that somehow. Maybe if I had a faster weapon, I could. I had to memorize the attacks in phase 1 to the point where I didn't need to see the attacks anymore. The nameless dance. Yeah, he can certainly punish you, yes. First phase is pretty cozy. The only problem with first phase is the camera sometimes kills you. This is good. Good RNG. Oh, good RNG again. This is about to end. Almost. The leg will do. Just one flask again. I'm getting more confident about doing some combos. Oh, okay. Well, probably third phase already. Wow. I should have healed. That was a good attempt. Yeah, got greedy, got greedy. I should have healed there. But he's not going to take as many attempts as I thought. And the fact that I can break his stance pretty easily. Like, I wasn't even being super aggressive. Very nice. Close. Be gone, stupid chicken. What the hell? How did I get hit by that? That's the best move. Look at that damage. Wow, that's indecent. That's obscene damage. It keeps going. And you know what's gonna happen now? I know that I can break his stance pretty easily, so I'm gonna get greedy. and do stupid things. He's dead! Let's go! Man, the first impression that I got... He's over, right? It's over. Okay, it's over. Soul of the Nameless King. First impression that I got from this guy is that he was way harder. Because the first time I got to second phase, I lasted like 5 seconds. Let's go! Pro gaming on full display. GG. But very fun, man. And probably one of the, I don't know, top 3 bosses, like aesthetics wise, in all of FromSoft, I think, in terms of aesthetics and design. Pontiff, Abyss Watchers, Tree, and Old Demon King took more attempts than Nameless. I was doing a lot of damage to him. That's probably why. So far, I think the hardest boss was Sullivan, right? Slab, another slab. So now I can get the Vordbonk to max as well. Oh, and I have 80,000 souls. Let's level up before we do anything. Pro gamer. He is way harder, but he's just a pro gamer. I mean, he's hard at first because he does a lot of damage. He like 2 shots you or 3 shots you. But his moves are pretty easy to learn. Let me see what we can get from his soul.
Aha, that returned. So
Miracles for nerds. A sword. Oh, his sword. Sword spear. That's so cool. Let's read. Let's read about his soul too later. A dragon hunting weapon from the age of the gods. The earliest form of the cross spear, serving as both sword and spear. Its owner was the Nameless King and Davic hunter of dragons. The sword spear is imbued with lightning, of which he was the heir. The Nameless King, ally of the ancient dragons, fought beside the storm drake in countless battles. When the great beast fell, the king claimed his soul, as was the custom in the Age of Gods. Interesting, as was the custom. So that explains why Ornstein and Smo did it, and then Nameless King did it. But Nameless King was an ally of the ancient dragons. That's interesting. He's an Orlando guy, apparently, but he was an ally of the dragons. Intriguing. Once a slayer of dragons, the former king and war god tamed the storm drake, on which he led a lifetime of battle. Interesting. Giovanni says, Pontiff took me 2 or 3 tries. I don't remember how many tries it took me, but it was many. Back when I first played Dark Souls 3, it was my first Souls game and I was really bad at games at the time, so Nameless King was too tough for me. I've grown a lot since then. He was Gwyn's son, interesting. Yeah, nice lore. He was once a slayer of dragons and then he joined the dragons. So Gwyn's son betrayed him, it seems. Let's read his soul. The Nameless King was once a dragon-slaying god of war before he sacrificed everything to ally himself with the ancient dragons. Intriguing. Nameless because his father couldn't bear that his son was friend of dragons. So the dragons were betrayed by Seath the Scaleless, but on the other hand, the humans were, or the gods, I guess, of Anor Londo were betrayed by the Nameless King. Oh, I forgot to... Oh no, I already read everything. Now we can just eat his soul.
Ah.
16,000? Come on. I've beaten other bosses that gave me 20,000. If anyone deserved even more than 20,000, it was that guy. That's outrageous. Do we know his real name? Ruan? Did you just made that up?
Ashen One. Be.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak. Very well. Then take nourishment.
I was doing vitality right for equipment load. Yeah, did you guys see that, like, the amount of damage I was doing to the boss? I really don't need more strength, at least not right now. So I'm gonna keep focusing on equipment load so I can improve my defense. Maybe get equipment load to, you know, vitality to 20. Maybe that will be enough. PK is here. Hey, PK. Paragon is here. Hey, Paragon. Is Nameless King already dead? Yes. "17 bosses down already? Selling a boss soul is outrageous. What else am I gonna do with it? Yeah, already leveled up. Let's upgrade my Vord bunk. You recognize the profile picture? I mean, knowing Paragon is probably some bullshit. I can't look at the picture like. Let me see. Oh, yes, I do. I do recognize it. So let's upgrade Vort. We never really used Vort again. after we got smoke looking real good. But we're gonna upgrade it anyway. We need 6,000 souls.
Pretty be careful.
Ah, Ashen one.
This will be enough.
What?
Here. Now that I think about it, maybe we could have saved the slab for the dragon tooth. But it's too late now, and we'll probably get another slab soon.
Pretty be careful.
Yeah, we got the theme shift. Yeah, but that was last stream. So now the dragon area is probably almost over. So we're gonna do whatever's left, and then we have to go back to that area with the 2 dragons. Lothric Castle or Snowy Place. Lothric Castle. I tried to do Snowy Place, and we ended up going to Lothric Castle because we didn't want to deal with Snowy Place. And then we interrupted Lothric Castle to get here. Leaving Snowy Place for last. Snowy Place is kind of frustrating because I don't get it. Like, it's super hard, and it doesn't level you up at all. When you get to a tough area in this game, at least you get strong little by little, but not there. So I have to get strong somewhere else and then go there. I run past the enemies in the DLCs. There's no place a DLC? I didn't even know. But I did suspect it. The weird little place. It feels like different. Oh, that's Ornstein. Man, that's so cool. Let's read about him. Golden Lion Helm associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein from the Age of Gods and imbued with the strength of lightning. In the Dragonless Age, this knight, who long guarded the ruined cathedral, left the land in search of the Nameless King. Left the land? What do you mean? No, he didn't leave the land. I killed his ass. You mean he left the world of the living after I slapped him around in Dark Souls 1? What do you mean he left the land? Oh, you know what? I remember something about the lore in Dark Souls 1. That wasn't him, right? Like the one we kill in Dark Souls 1 was an illusion from the weird little guy. I remember something like that. Like the Guinevere, the big goddess lady. Guinevere was an illusion, and I think everything else in Anor Londo at that point was already an illusion. Everything was gone already. Man, this place keeps going. Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. It's just yeah. Okay, so this area is done because this just backtracks. Yeah, Gwyndolin was doing the illusions. Man, that's so cool. I knew that, but I forgot. So by the time we got there in Dark Souls 1, Ornstein was somewhere looking for the Nameless King. And the one we were fighting was an illusion. Yeah, let's travel to the castle. I need to bail. Have a good rest of the stream. Bye bye, Giovanni. The theory about Dark Souls 1 Ornstein being an illusion only exists because he shows up in Dark Souls 2. This is why I treat Dark Souls 2 and 3 as fanon. No, but the theory about Dark Souls 1 Ornstein being an illusion already, it was already a thing in Dark Souls 1 before Dark Souls 2 because of the Guinevere thing. When you kill the guy, I forgot his name, that is doing the illusions, everything disappears in Anor Londo. It gets all dark and stuff. So you can kind of conclude that everything, including Ornstein and Smough, and including Guinevere, was an illusion. Like I didn't know just now. I didn't know Ornstein appears in Dark Souls 2, and I concluded the illusion thing. So let's go to the castle. Dragon Barracks. I don't remember which is the latest one. This one is the oldest bonfire, but I don't remember if I have like a shortcut or something. Let's do this one. Surely Davi will play Dark Souls 2 one day. Bro. Dark Souls, like, playing this game is just confirming this to me. Dark Souls is my favorite lore in FromSoft games. So I kind of want to play Dark Souls 2. Like, it's my favorite world, my favorite lore in all of these games. I like it more than Bloodborne, more than Elden Ring, more than Sekiro. I mean, Sekiro is a better game, but I'm talking about, you know, the world and the lore. So now we have to proceed with this. Man, I feel like I was farther ahead than this. Maybe the other bonfire has a shortcut? I don't know. Dark Souls 2 tries everything together. How much did you know about Dark Souls 1 lore? I watched the lore video a long time ago, and honestly I don't remember most of it. Let me try this. I don't remember much about the lore video, because like I talked to you guys about this before. I don't like watching lore videos. I think it kind of ruins the vibe of the game. Is this the best one? I don't know. Probably not. I'll stick with the other one. So I watched this years ago. I don't remember much of it, so most of what I know about the lore is just stuff that I pieced together. And I love these moments that I just had just now, like asking myself, wait a minute, how did he go find the Nameless King if I killed him in Dark Souls 1? And I was like, oh, it was an illusion. I love these kinds of moments. And lore videos kind of kill that. Dark Souls 1 is my favorite lore-wise. Dark Souls 2 is interesting, but retcons shit and spoils Dark Souls 1 lore a bit. I mean, if you're playing Dark Souls 2, I think they are assuming you played 1. Is this where I left off? Oh my god, I didn't. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. Did you kill the edgelord? Yeah, the guy on all fours. If that's what you're talking about. Davi moment. Yes. I will accept this Davi moment. You can tell the Ornstein that you fight isn't real because the item description for Smo's hammer in Dark Souls 3 says that Smo was the only knight remaining. So the Smo you fought was real. But the Ornstein was an illusion. Yeah, so I killed the guy down there. There's nothing down there, right? It does indeed. Yeah, it says that. Interesting. Oh my god. I'll have to time it correctly. Oh, there's a door there. Wait for it. Too close. What is he doing? Go! Who's doing that? Okay. And now I have strength enough to use this hammer on just one hand while I have the torch on the other. That's very nice. Oh my god. Ah. I want to go back down. Wait, what is going on here? What is going on here? Oh, he's got like a virus on his foot. So by doing this, we're helping him. We're like veterinarians, kind of. Wow, it does a lot of damage. Dragon vets don't kill the dragon while attempting a cure. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna just remove the parasite, and the dragon is gonna go back to his owner, safe and sound. Dude, he's tough. I have to... Yeah, I have to do this. Otherwise, I'm gonna get the instant death thing. Peak racism, assuming all dragons have owners. Is this a strong, independent dragon? Doesn't need no owner? There's so little openings with these guys. Okay, but I'm doing good damage to them. Yeah, so wow, that's great. The dragon is cured. The dragon didn't survive the treatment. Very sad. Look at this splatter on the wall. What have you done? I was just removing the parasite. Does the other one also have? Oh, that it does. It does. Look. There's a parasite. I mean, that explains all the screaming. I think with this dragon gone, I should be able to explore a little bit more down there. And I'll do just that as soon as I figure out where the hell I am. Oh, okay. Is that dragon not moving? Is he okay? Space says, I mean, he's parasite free. Yeah, I mean, the treatment did work. The goal of the treatment was remove the parasite. The parasite is gone. Wait, this guy was breathing fire before. This guy was alive before. Is that because of the parasite? Bedtime. So I came from here. There's an item here. Refined gem. I can give this to the blacksmith. Second one died of sadness. He still has a parasite on him. Get killed, bozo. Oh, there's dudes here. Hello. Oh, I knew it. I knew the game was trying to get me to do that, and I fell for it anyway. Really? This one is different. Okay. I knew exactly what the game was trying to do. And I fell for it anyway. I couldn't stop it. So this was the way to the dragon. Let me see if there's anything else here. Doesn't go anywhere. Oh wait, it does. Okay, okay. Titanite chunk. Scale. Now Dr. Davi should remove the parasite from the poor dragon. Yeah, I'm trying. I have to get to him. This time, the treatment will work even more. I will be able to remove the parasite, and the patient might even perhaps survive a little. That's what you should always strive for as a healthcare professional. These guys are insane. They never stop. Let me do this. Yeah, these guys are brutal. Large soul. Oh, there's a big guy. He's gonna open the gate. And I probably can reach the other dragon through there, right? Through that door over there. Red eyes, yeah. Red eyes, at this point, I'm concluding that red eyes simply means they are stronger. Because we were under the impression that they didn't respawn, but that has been proven false. They're using red eyes decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, remember Yu-Gi-Oh? I've been wanting to actually watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I've never actually seriously watched it. My knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! is limited to just, you know, being in school and being around a bunch of kids playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards constantly. There was a short period of time where Yu-Gi-Oh! Was all the rage. In the schoolyard, everyone was doing it. I never did it. I was never really interested in it. But even if I was interested, my parents would definitely not allow it. Because they didn't like it. Now it's tainted by the modern formula. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards were the thing here. Kids never really got into Pokemon cards. Pokemon was huge here too. The thing with Pokemon is that there were multiple Pokemon products that were huge at different points in time. At least here in Brazil. There was a point where the anime was the big thing and everyone was watching it and talking about it, the movies. Then there were the cards. The games. We in Brazil we even had like a little little collectible toys that I'm pretty sure were Brazil exclusive because they used to come with a Brazilian beverage. That was pretty cool, man. The oh, boss. Where's the boss? Man, this is pretty far from the bonfire, but I think now that I dealt with the one dragon and the other one is taking a nap apparently, I think you should be quick to get here. But I would like to. Oh, okay. Look, the boss is here. I would like to treat the other dragon. The collectible little figurines from Pokemon. They used to come with the soda, and the soda cap, the bottle cap from the soda, was a Pokeball. That was so fun. Such genius marketing. And inside the Pokeball, you would get a little Pokemon. And you gotta catch them all, right? You gotta buy like 1 billion sodas to get all the Pokemon. Can you come here, please, sir? Thank you. I'm completely out of heals. Yu-Gi-Oh cards make more sense because the anime is all about cards. Yeah, you can tell the anime was created to sell cards. And once you grow older, you start to realize that a lot in kids shows. There are kids, there are shows that are so obviously just marketing. The show is just ads for like little toys that they're gonna want to sell you after. Or cards and stuff like that. Like Yu-Gi-Oh was so clearly made to sell you the cards. You can feel like you're in the anime. I'm gonna have to beat this guy without healing. Oh, that's how I access the dragon. No healing. And I'm already embered, so I can't ember. Yu-Gi-Oh was a good anime for the kids. I liked it. My parents didn't like it. Like, I want to watch it now to see what was the big deal that my parents were making about it. My parents didn't want me to see it. They thought it was bad for kids. It probably didn't encourage Judeo-Christian values. Probably what it is. If you had D&D is satanic parents. Yeah, pretty much. Basic 90s parents. Okay, this one is not alive. Scale. Is that the door from before? Yeah, it is. Can I pray? This looks like... Isn't that Ornstein's spear? Praise the sun. Nah. Abkin says, I've only ever watched the first seasons of both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. I want to watch... I want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I did watch Pokemon, though. Is that the Nameless King? That's why his statue is destroyed. But he doesn't have, like, the sword of the Nameless King. That spear looks like Ornstein's. How do I access the dragon, though? Look, there's stuff down there. Oh, maybe through here? If I fall here, I'm gonna die. Pretty sure I'm gonna die. This goes up. Is that the way? Seriously? You're trolling me. I'm not even at full health. It is weird that this part is crumbled. How am I supposed to do this? Brayley, I can give this to the lady. Man, so that's really the way. I have to come back here with full heals. Dragon says, trust. I was convinced you guys were trolling me. Turns out you guys are actually trustworthy. Who knew? Not alive. He was not moving. Chain. I don't look by the chain. I look by the ones that are alive. They have an idle animation, but they do, like, even when they are alive, they stay still for a little, and then they do like a breathing kind of motion. I guess I didn't wait long enough. Lame. This was a mimic. No way. It probably did have the idle animation. I just didn't wait long enough. Can I run past these bozos? This guy won't let go. I'm being very irresponsible. Oh my god! I just wanted to take a good look at him. Why was he so offended by that? Let me get a better look. Dude, that form, that technique, that sword technique is insane. Let me take a good look at it as you murder me. Man, I lost 40,000 souls. I mean, 40,000 at this point is almost one level. But not even one level. So, at the end of the day, it's not that much. It sounds like a lot because it's like 40,000. But it's not even a level. Let me recuperate my 0 souls. Ah. Great. Already? He opens up with this? Okay. Another happy patient. This one's not my fault. This one was already dead. Before I removed the virus, it was clearly already dead. That one's not on me. That was 15,000 souls for the dragon. So now we just go to the boss. Hawk is here. Hey, Hawk. Can I go down from somewhere that's not gonna almost kill me? I'm about to face a boss. I can't waste heals. Oh, the mimic, I forgot. Let's get there again. Davi Menche. I opened it already, okay? So I thought, like, in my brain it was a done deal. Like, I opened it, but I got killed, so my brain didn't remember that I had to open it again. Okay, let's observe. Oh yeah, it is breathing. Look at that. It is breathing. I I guess it was just bad timing. I looked at it before when it was completely still like this. And I didn't wait long enough. I should have healed first. Sunlight straight sword. Go. Curled inward chain is always the chest. I know about that. I mean, I knew about that, but I keep forgetting which chain is which chain means what. For me, it's a lot easier to just look at the idle animation. I don't have full heals, but I'm gonna go to the boss anyway. I wonder who it is. I have a suspicion of who it is. I think I know who it is. Just by the environment. I'm gonna say who I think it is. And you know, I don't know for sure. I haven't been spoiled like in that sense. Oh, there's an item there. But I've seen some of the bosses in the game, and just by the environment, I think it's the twin princes. Because I've seen the arena of the twin princes. I would guess this is the twin princes. It's probably Steve. Definitely Steve. Right. I thought it was twin princes. So it's Steve. Oh, he's not Twin Princess. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised by how many bosses in this game I don't know and I've never seen. I've never seen this guy. Because when I started playing this game, I thought I had already been spoiled on everything that was cool. Wow. Okay. Is there more? Dude, the dragon is shooting laser. Dragon Ember destroyed. Let's go! Dragon says lame. First try, yeah, first try. That's the big disadvantage of being a pro gamer, Dragon. Sometimes you're gonna defeat a cool boss in just one try. I've told you guys before, like a lot of people from the outside looking at the pro gamer life, they just see the glamour, the, you know, the paparazzi, the butlers, the Lamborghinis. But there's a tragic side to being a pro gamer too. Like I would like to see this guy like maybe 2 more times, 3 more times. But I'm not going to. Because I'm just too good. And it's very sad. Let me see if there's anything else here. I thought it was suspicious that this part here didn't have a wall. It doesn't seem like it can drop down. Skipped phase 2. Yeah, I saw the dragon shooting things at me, but I immediately killed the guy. And he was, like, the dragon was doing something to him when I got into the arena. It felt like I was interrupting something that they were doing. If the fight goes on longer, those butterfly dragons will bombard the area. In AoE. You did well to end it quickly. The wall broke during the fight. Interesting. We can level up. He gets more moves in second phase. It's believed the dragons are animating the armor set. Yeah, that much was obvious. Because the name of the boss was Armor. Like he was something something armor. He's just an armor. This guy was one of the toughest ones in Soul Level 1 before I decided to try with Embers.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take no.
Let's do more equip load. We're gonna get this to 20 maybe. That should be enough.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So I need 50 for the next level. I don't think I have it. Oh yeah, I do. I have his soul. But even without the soul, I should be able to get the next level.
Ashen one.
One more level.
Welcome us. Very well, then Tut Haken.
Let's read about his soul. I remember you hating on equip load in Lies of P. I still hate it. It feels so lame to waste one level up with equip load. I think, if I remember correctly, I think in Dark Souls 1, the equip load would increase... Wait, what is this? Equip load would increase as you leveled up, you know, automatically. Let me read about the soul. The Dragon Slayer armor, controlled by the Pilgrim Butterfly, lost its master long ago, but still remembers their sporting hunts.
Aha, that's all.
What can I get? This great axe and shield. What does that do? Part of the Dragon Slayer armor. The shield offers high protection to lightning, which the Dragon Slayer commanded as his own, and its skill has faint echoes of the Dragon Slayer's own fighting style. Thickly imbued with the power of lightning, use skill to draw upon the techniques used to slay the archdragons. Are the pilgrim butterflies from Dark Souls 3 related to the moonlight butterflies from Dark Souls 1? Good question.
I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder.
They both have butterfly in the name, but they don't look alike at all. Yeah, Ibrahim says, I doubt it. So I'm just gonna eat the soul. Om yum 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 yum. Yum yum yum. Now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have done that because I might not have enough. I need 51 for a leveled up. Can I get 51? Yeah.
Ashen one.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak. Very well, then Touch Haken.
Let's do one more equip load. After this, just 3 more points in equip load and then we'll be done. And then we can go back to dumping everything into strength.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Do I have ashes?
Wow. Ashen one.
Hawk says, I'll be back. You boys be good. Best of luck in Lothric Castle. Bye bye, Hawk.
Ah, well, it is good to see ye in good health. What needs?
Titanite scale. So I'm probably gonna need a slab after this. Yeah, I need a slab. It becomes 3, 4, 2, 2, 7, 8.
Pretty big.
It's still not as good as the small gray hammer. The tooth. At least in terms of damage. Is the does the scaling get better? Let me see. Now the scaling stays at B, but at least the tooth has defensive properties. So he has that going for it.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
So we continue. I'm curious how much defense it gives. Does he show you? Let's check. Oh, he shows you. Magic and fire absorption increase by about 10. About 10. Who is this gentleman? Oh, it goes down. Titanite chunk. I need a slab though. Wait, what the hell? I mean, this game has redundant bonfires, but this is ridiculous. We've seen redundant bonfires in the game, but this is a new record. Oh, Grand Archives. Wait, what? They have a locked door and they just give you the key to the locked door immediately in front of the key, in front of the door itself. Where is it? Oh. Where is it? Yeah, Crystal Sage. I remember this guy. But this time is way worse because it's hard to find him in this place. Jesus. It can clearly see me because it's shooting me, but I don't see him. Let's try to go up. I think the reason they put them so close is they wanted you to see that you could go past the arena to this area. Yeah, I mean, if you only get the first bonfire if you beat the boss, right? Dude, I cannot go up. He doesn't go more up. Maybe I should go through the other door. I've been here, right? I've been here. Yeah, there's no more up. So how about here? Okay. Wow, so there is some way forward in there. It's just elusive. I've been everywhere. Fake wall, perhaps. I feel like I've been everywhere. This place will test Davi's navigation skills. Yikes. You know what happens when my navigation skills get tested? Wait. Oh, for a second I thought I had found the way. Oh, this is progress. This is progress. Let's go. Navigation skills. Was the guy shooting candle wax at me? Dunk head in wax. That's a great idea. Before I do that, let me just see if there's anything else here. Wax head party. I mean, I have to do it. This place is amazing, but also a maze. Oh my god. Okay, let's go do the wax thing. Whatever that does. It's not a hat. For a second I thought this was going to be a hat. Intriguing. Can I do it again? Can I lift myself up? Light myself up, I mean. Scale. Man, I need a slab. So there was a path here where I killed the guy. Oh, item. Crystal chime. What is that? It's probably key. No? Crystal chime. Where is it? Not a weapon. Crystal chime. Oh, it is a weapon. Oh, it's a... No, it's a pyromancy thing. Okay. Yeah. No, it's not pyromancy. It's just... Yeah, nerd stuff, basically. For nerds. Nerd bullshit for nerds. Spellcasting with one hand. There's 2 crystal lizards. Okay. Survived. Chaos gem. Okay. Rose is here. Hey, Rose. Did I say hi to you before, Rose? Ooh. Are we lost again somehow? I mean, this place is new. Am I lost? Yes. But am I making progress? Also, yes. They're giving me so many upgrade materials. Oh, is that a... Oh, that's great. That's very convenient. Because we're about to end the stream. So finding a shortcut at the very end of the stream, very, very nice. We can continue from here tomorrow. Yeah, so let's go down. Ending before Cinderella. Yeah, progress. Permanent progress. Finding the shortcut. Guys, I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna end it, but we're gonna be back tomorrow so we can finish this cursed library place. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. For now, it is time to say bye to me in the chat so I can say bye right back to you. And I'll be back here tomorrow. Hope to see you guys here. Bye bye, Abkin, Rose, Ibrahim, Rachel, Ilmerthian, Brian, AAA, Tommy, Kithara, Heavens. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Thank you.